Today we're going to be learning how to add two-digit numbers. So first we're going to read number 1 and figure out how we can add them without regrouping. No regrouping, okay? So it says you have 20 Skittles. I wish I had 20 Skittles. Your brother gives you 15 more. So you have 20, that's 15 more. You're adding more to it. So that's why we're going to be doing plus, plus, plus. How many do you have now? Let's go ahead and figure it out. So first, we're going to go ahead and show 20 Skittles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's a lot of Skittles. Now your brother gives you 15 more. So we figured out that's adding plus, plus, plus. So now we're going to add 15 more Skittles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oops, I missed it. 15. So now we have 20 Skittles and 15 more. And we're going to see how many do we have all together now. So I can go ahead and count them all up. So I know I have 20 over here. So I'll do 20, and then I'm going to keep counting up over here. So after 20, I have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I have 35 Skittles, all red, my favorite color. Now I'm going to show you another way that we can solve that. That's a little bit faster because that took kind of a long time. So an easier way that's a little bit faster that we can do it is stack and add, okay? So I'm going to have 20, that's what I started with, plus 15 more that my brother gave me. So I have 20 plus 15 more. So I'm going to add the ones together, and then I'm going to add the tens together. So if you maybe get it mixed up sometimes, what makes it easier is if you just draw a line right down the middle, okay? So if I add 5 plus nothing else, so I have 5 and I add nothing else to it. So how many fingers do I still have up? I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus nothing else is still 5. Now I'm going to add my 10. So I have 2 plus 1. So I have 1, 2, 3. So 3 goes over here. So 3 and 5 makes 35. So either way I do it, I'll get the same answer. One of them is just a little bit longer, and one of them this way over here, the first way, shows you how to do it and how it looks a little bit better. Now we're going to try it with blocks. We're going to go ahead and do number 2. It says you have 28 blocks, and Yassine gives you 6 more. So you have 28 and you're getting 6 more. So that's how we know we're doing plus, 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 because we're adding to what we already had. How many do you have now? So we're going to go ahead and show 28 plus 6 more. So when I'm looking at the number 28 over here, I'm going to show it with my 10s and my 1s. So I know that the first place over here, that 8 is in the 1s place. So I need 8 little 1s, 8 of these little cubes. It's 1 cube, so it's worth 1. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my 8 cubes. Now I'm going to look in the tens place. And in the tens place, there's a 2. So I need 2 stacks of 10. 1, 2. And now I'm going to add, because I'm adding to it, so I'm doing plus, plus, plus. I'm going to add 6 more blocks. So I need to show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 over here, and I have my 28 over here, and I'm going to add them together. So remember, once you get 10 cubes, you squish them together, and you make a stack of 10. So whenever I am counting up my ones, once I get to 10, I'm going to say, and I'm going to trade it in for a stack of 10. So let's go ahead and count, because you always add those ones, then add those 10s. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got to 10. So I'm going to take all of these, and these make 10, and I'm going to trade these out. Say bye. Going to trade those out for another 10 because it makes 10. And when you squish them and make a stack of 10, it's easier to add. So now let's see how many ones I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 ones left. 4 little cubes. And each of those little cubes is just 1. So I know that a 4 is going to go in my ones place. Now I'm going to figure out how many 10s I have. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 10s. That means a 3 is going to go in my tens place. So my answer is 34. I have 34 blocks. Now I'm going to show you the other way with stack and add. I have my 28 plus 6 more. I'm going to add those ones and then add the 10s. So if I add 8 plus 6, I can draw a picture. I can draw 8 blocks plus 6 blocks and count them all up. Or I can do the brain game. So I'm going to go ahead and do the brain game. So I'm going to put the bigger number in my head because it's easier and less fingers I have to count on. So I'm going to put 8 in my brain and 6 on my fingers. So I go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, but I can't put 14 down here. So in the number 14, it has ones and it has 10s. So I'm going to keep the ones in my ones place. See, these are my ones and my 10s. So I'm going to put the 4 in my ones place because it's in the ones place over here. And then I have a 1 in the 10s place. So I got to move that over here with the 10s because the 10s have to stay with the 10s and the ones have to stay with the ones. So now I'm going to add my ones. What is 2 plus 1 more? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put a 3. I have 34. And that's the same thing that I got up here when I counted and regrouped my cubes. That is just another way to do it that's a little bit simpler. So now we're going to go ahead and try one of our guided practice problems. And it says, Ellen has 21 stickers. Her brother gives her 20 stickers. How many stickers does Ellen have in all? So she has 21, and she's adding 20 to it. So we have to figure out how many that is. You can stack and add, Or you can draw your picture, and every time you get to 10 little cubes, you're going to squish them and